we're live for the FAGSCAR DHL development series here at Richmond. Round 8 of 12. Insane work. It's going to be pretty sick. It looks like we're all ready though. Cruiser, are you ready? My guest commentator. I should probably have ready right now. Maybe. We're live for the FAGSCAR DHL. Okay. In that case, we're gonna go ahead and go CD5 at the top of the screen to go green flag here, rounds 8 of 12 at Richmond. Driving into turn 1, Sonic is going to be your leader off of it as NPC is going to make passes for second against Cruiser and Weston. Let's see if the number 5 can stretch out his lead. He takes it really high through turns 3 and 4. NPC is going to stay toward the bottom. He's going to get the run on the 5 on the coming to the bottom. Weston in the 88. D2 regular. Everybody else here is not a D2 regular. They're either part-time or they are a D1 prospect. Not D1 prospect. That's literally what the series is for. Weston is a potential D1 prospect. And coming to the inside of NPC is Sonic, gonna make the move for the lead as Weston and Cruiser are starting to fall behind on pace. I think it might just be the number 5 and the number 20 here in this race. As they're starting to pull out in front. NPC has a run coming down the back. It looks like the 5 is gonna block him going into turn 3. Sonic, who won 5 races back in season 1, back when these were trucks, he won 5 races out of the 10 races that we had that season. But he's back. He only has 1 win this season, mostly because he hasn't raced as much. It's actually been kind of never mind. Sonic just sold fucking turn 3. Here comes NPC, but he shuts the door just in time. Number 5 doing strategic racing. He's supposed to be in the 48. Lara informing me that he might not race. Potential other people might show up during, but who knows. Sonic starting to maintain a little bit of a lead on NPC now. NPC mostly just holding the bottom. As they pull away slightly from Weston and Cruiser. Cruiser falling behind the pace from Weston. Looks like Sonic starting to build a gap on Season 1 and Season 2 champion in D1, NPC, in the number 20. FAGSCAR starting to stretch out his lead. It looks like Weston is getting gained on by a Cruiser. Slowly catching there. NPC gets a good run out of turn 2 on the 5. See if he can get any use out of it. Looks like the 5 is too far for NPC to make a real dive bomb into the corner. I would say the weakness for the number 20 is definitely turn 3 and 4. That's where the 5 seems to get away. But I would say turn 1 and 2 is a strength for the number 20 machine. As in the back, Cruiser. Oh, Cruiser hits the wall a little bit right there. He doesn't spin out, but a significant contact. As NPC in the 20 doing everything he can to try and catch the 5 of Sonic. NPC, I think, a one-time race winner here in D2 this season. He won at Sebring, which I think was the second. Yes, commentator Cruiser letting us know what's happening in the back. It does look like they are side by side. Cruiser getting to the inside of Weston. It looks like NPC is starting to form any type of run he possibly can on the 5. Sending it into the corner always. Tonio is saying hi to me. But NPC's keeping tabs with the 5. Not trying to let him get away here. As you got Weston and Cruiser still battling in the back. Weston cleared Cruiser again. Didn't look like the 55 could complete that pass. It's NPC starting to try and catch the 5. He's getting real close. Doing a great job. Great effort here. Yeah, the stage chat does appear in there. 20 looked like he was scooting to the 5, but the 5 starting to build a gap again. This is kind of like cat and mouse game here. The 20 just trying to catch the 5 trying to get away. It doesn't look like either can either build a gap or catch, keeping their timing pretty close to each other. It's the battle for P3 between Weston and Cruiser raging on between those two. 5 laps to go of stage 1 before we have our yellow flag and we gift the points to the top 3. Currently, again, Sonic out front, NPC P2, and Weston back in P3. Cruiser still on the back bumper of Weston, but he just can't seem to get past him in that dodge. As the 5 holding a steady gap on NPC here. 3 laps to go in the stage.
Onto the wall on the front stretch. That's going to give Cruiser a bit of time.
And
Straightforward how Weston does. Weston highly slides up the track. He doesn't get loose.
I couldn't tell
Cruiser's
if I
going to
hit the
gain a
wall
bit of
there.
time here. Cruiser right at the rear quarter of Weston. He's on the inside.
NPC kind of losing Sonic now. I'm not sure what happened. He looked like he was gaining, but with 2 laps to go of stage 1, I think Sonic might have it in the bag if he can keep it consistent for these next 2 laps. NPC doing everything he can in that Toyota Cruiser, trying to get past Weston to steal those stage points. He's on the inside. Here he comes, diving to the bottom is Cruiser. Weston gives up the position. Currently clear.
Cruiser's going to try to run that really low lane. Try not to get a bump and run.
Weston's gonna have to try and get past Cruiser coming out of turn 3 to see if he can get a valuable stage point, especially because none of his D2 competitors are here. He can get some valuable stage points, but Sonic's going to win stage 1, NPC's going to come P2, and Cruiser's going to hold on to P3. Alright guys, go ahead and line up. I'm going to go ahead and input stage results. Oh, I forgot to put qualifying in. Oops. Oops. I am being a really terrible official right now. Weston got P2. Yeah,
Laura said, or Larry, is it Larry?
yeah, Larry.
Said they cannot race D2 tonight.
Sad. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. And part-timers sweep all of the stage points away from Weston.
Caution-free race so far. The end of stage number 1.
We've been,
I think there maybe would be a caution.
yeah, we've been
It was
chilling.
ruled out when Weston and Cruiser were battling.
We're not having a caution
Weston
at
was a little
all.
bit loose. Luckily, he was able to save it.
Alrighty, well, is everybody
We'll have a caution. Also, GG by the
is everybody ready here for stage number 2? Cruiser, I'm gonna rely on you as a commentator
Yeah.
this stage.
Okay. Yeah, we do it already.
Tell Connor isn't halfway. Tell Connor isn't halfway. Green flag. Out in the air for stage 2. Sonic gets a terrible start. He's gonna stick to the inside. Let's see if NPC can shut the door. He does. Cruiser's gonna stick with the 5. The 5 gives a bump to the 20. He doesn't clear him. Here comes the 5 coming onto the inside. Sonic trying to retake his lead. Weston retaking P3. NPC's gonna merge right behind the 5. He's gonna move him up slightly. Doesn't look like he can really get past him. The 5 trying to stay with them. He doesn't. They go into the wall. 5 is gonna look onto the inside going into turn 3. And NPC is gonna take the lead away. Weston is gonna block Cruiser very aggressively for that inside lane. And it's a battle at the front. On the 5 gets a brilliant run, getting in out of turn 2 into turn 3. He moves NPC up the track, trying to repossess the lead. Somebody, hold on, I'm gonna tell Con that it's not halfway. And Sonic having to do officiating duties gives up the lead to NPC.
See if NPC will pull away here from Cruiser in P2. Weston's right at Cruiser's inside. He will take that position for P2. The battling will not help as NPC will pull away.
Currently, NPC is starting to build a gap on the field. As Sonic is going to try and do his best efforts to get back to at least a top 2 position. As Weston runs P2, Cruiser P3. Con is going to join the game. Con merge behind Cruiser, not me. Merge behind Cruiser. Just hop in your car and merge, because there's like no cautions.
Racing, by the way.
Yeah, it does that. NPC currently out front. Cruiser got past Weston. I didn't even see that happen, but it looks like the number 55 showing some pace here at Richmond now. So he got past the 88. The 2 Boogs cars all the way in the back. All right, Con, merge behind Weston now. Or you could merge behind me. Okay. And off of turn 2, it doesn't look like Sonic is making too much progress on catching Cruiser and Weston. It's a concern for the 5 car for sure. He's probably going to want to catch those guys as fast as possible so he can chase down the 20 all the way out in front. And here comes the move. The 5 is going to dive to the inside of the 88, trying to take the position away. Looks like he's going to clear Weston off of the corner, get himself into stage points. Con is currently negative 25 laps down. I'll fix it after the stage. It's NPC pulling away from Cruiser. Absolutely nasty performance here. Lara's here. Looks like we're finally getting people here. More racers starting to join the fray. As Sonic is starting to catch the 55 of Cruiser. Zara and VC. I don't know. Oh! Going into turn 3, Sonic gets to the inside of the 55, but the 55 does aggressive fucking side bashing to the side door of the 5. Sonic is going to try and get away from the situation here. Going into turn 1 and 2, it looks like he's going to do a good job at that as Cruiser backs down. Now the only car for the number 5 to catch is the 20 to see if he can take away that stage win. 11 to go. Sonic versus NPC again. This time the number 20 is out front. It's here in stage 2. It looks like, yeah, Con and Weston get together all the way back there for P4. Con trying to make the move. Weston didn't really allow it to happen yet. As it looks like NPC is actually building a gap on Sonic too. Maybe NPC has found his line. It looks like he's gonna build another gap on the number 5 here.
Weston's gonna get right to Cruiser's bumper. He's gonna take the inside.
Sonic gets some time back on that lap. Good battle for the stage here. A battle of intervals. As it's a battle between the battle in the back is also pretty nice looking between Cruiser and Con.
Weston has found a very successful lane, and it's showing here in the last few laps. Has been able
Oh,
to break away from Con and Cruiser.
Weston moving up to P3 into stage points. Out of turn 4, NPC still pulling away from Sonic, maintaining a gap for sure. Sonic can't really do anything to catch the number 20. I think NPC is probably going to have this stage in the bag. But it's Con who passes Cruiser. And NPC is building more and more of a gap on the 5. As Con is going to make the move on Weston for P3. Sonic catching more tense. The gap just stays the same. It's been about this way for a while now. And going out of turn 4 with 3 laps to go. Sonic maintaining the gap. Con, Weston, and Cruiser following right behind them.
Gonna try to sneak to the inside here. Oh, Con into the pit barrels.
2 to go, and that's going to bring out the yellow. It's going to be a 1 lap dash to the stage. Not sure what happened there, but Con ended up in the pit barrels.
Was on the inside. Weston doors. Con on the corner, and Con gets tight. Weston gives Con no room there, and he fucking dies. So
And on this the stage is gonna end with a 1 lap shootout. We go ahead and
Weston
refill.
tonight, and this is a game changer here.
It's definitely gonna shake up the front.
Let's take a look here at Khan's radioactive. On the radio, he says, Weston, you suck. And Weston's going to respond here with it's called bump and running.
Oof.
Yeah, that was
Well,
kind of your fault, Weston. But
did he like shut the door on him?
yeah,
He did like the like
Weston's
chick
going to have
hicks
to
thing.
get up the track.
All right, Weston, go ahead and take P3. It's gonna be a one lap dash to the finish. I guess we'll see how it goes. CD5, is everybody ready?
See, Khan's ready. Weston's ready. MPC is ready. We are all ready to go.
Alrighty, with everybody ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and take the green flag once again. A great start from the outside lane. Can they clear going into turn one? It doesn't look like they can. Nope, it doesn't. Cruiser is gonna get to the inside of NPC. Let's see if he's gonna make a desperate move. Doesn't look like he's going to. He's gonna keep the 5 on his outside. And with that, NPC is gonna cross once again and win stage 2. Cruiser's gonna sneak away with second there, taking it away from the 5 right at the end.
And look at it. I don't know why, but I thought Khan and Weston wrecked for a sec, but they're fine. Who got that on the back?
Who got what?
Got P3. P4, sorry. I think. Yeah, okay. Khan will get fourth at the stage. Top three will be NPC, Cruiser, and Sonic, and then in the back is Khan and Weston. One thing though that is important is how aggressive are these drivers gonna get to win tonight? Are we gonna see Weston maybe full send someone? Maybe Khan? Maybe Cruiser even? Will be determined momentarily.
We'll figure out who's gonna win this race here at Richmond soon.
Could it be like Latifi and like Scream?
We're at the final stage of D2 Richmond. 5 people in attendance, but so far a decent race.
MPC has had a great race tonight at UBL. Missed qualifying.
I mean
Started.
JBL.
Wait, it's U. No, it is JBL. It's UBL?
No, it's JBL.
Yeah, JBL. Good JBL speaker?
Yeah, the JBL speaker.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah, Weston, stop talking about Alec, boy.
No,
Weston's
BRB
getting
real
ready
quick.
for sponsors here. He has Arby's, and that's really it sponsoring him. Maybe next season he will get more sponsors. It is also announced McDonald's Development Racing will be renamed to Cruiser Racing after Cruiser will buy out the team. And let's see if everyone's ready. West or NPC, sorry, is not ready. He said,
Yeah, he's not ready. We're waiting for what happened to Waffle House? Oh, I just gave you the Arby's one for this race.
"Oh, he has Waffle House too."
I'm wondering who are the 2 people in the stream. I know one of them is Tonio, I think. I don't know who the other one is. Might be Larry.
Wait, I'm gonna watch the stream real quick. What account's it on?
Boogs Racing Broadcast. Khan is not ready. Currently waiting for NPC to come back. Our stage 2 winner,
Khan's not back.
AFK. Okay. Dragon Saber's here. Right at the beginning of stage 3. That is just on time. Okay, Cruiser.
Han says not ready. Oh, well, maybe he is ready.
Yeah, Dragon Saber, you may join the field. You're like just on time.
Is Dragon in point right now?
Yeah, Dragon is a D2 regular, so Dragon, just go ahead and hop in your car and just hop to the back of the field. This will be the last person unless somebody else randomly joins. You have no practice, that's okay. Most people didn't have practice. Server lock is on, so
6 car field, so it doubled from start. 3 now to 3. Or, fuck, 3 to 6. Con saying 6-7 in chat.
I just seen a
It's
Dragon.
41! It's 41!
It's what?
Laps are 41. It's 41.
Am I dumb for not knowing what that is?
I don't really know what it is, but I know that's like the new 6-7.
That's the new 6-7? Hold on, Laura's trying to join in.
A 7 car field.
Maybe, maybe. We could have more people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon lining up on the outside.
Watch, it's more like 12 people now.
Alright, anyway. Free S-Lock. Is everybody ready? This time we're actually gonna go.
Be already. Is he not, or are they not racing?
Yeah, no, they're not. Alright,
Is he
so
girl or boy?
boy.
Boy.
CD5.
Oh, it's
Top
already,
of the screen.
Congratulations.
And we're gonna go green flag out in the air here at Richmond once again for the final stage, the one that will determine who wins. And going into turn 1, NPC currently leading. Cruiser on his outside. Khan is gonna get to the inside of NPC here. Here comes Cruiser. He's gonna try and split it 3 wide. Never mind, he's gonna make it 2 wide going into the corner. Cruiser is gonna take the lead.
NPC.
And Khan goes all, or not Khan, me. Fucking, oh, I forgot to change Dragon's Labs. But Sonic goes all the way to the back. Sonic passes Khan there after contact between him and Dragon Saver. And going into turn 2, NPC starting to pull away from the pack. Khan onto the inside of NPC. Weston on the inside of Cruiser. Racing all around now. It's going to take some effort from the 5 to be able to get to where he was. Oh, they're getting squabbly in the back. It looks like there's trouble between the 21 and the 88. There's more contact between the 5 and the 8. Onto the inside of Khan is going to be Sonic. Sonic trying to make up position so that he can try and chase down the 20.
And NPC is just gonna break away. Same with Weston's gonna break away from Cruiser. Cruiser with the bad 1 and 2.
Weston breaks away with P2. Cruiser in P3 under fire from Sonic in P4. And Sonic under fire from Khan. Here comes the move for the position. Sonic is going to go for the block, not trying to let anybody get in his way here. Kind of shows he's being kind of reckless out on track right now. So NPC starting to get away from Weston. Sonic's going to have to try and make quick work of Weston here to get to NPC, or if he wants to get to NPC. Oh, and Weston goes around. He blocks all the way to the apron and he's around. 1 out of 2 spin. Weston blocking all the way to the apron gets more than he can chew. Sonic just being aggressive, wanting all the position that he can get so that he can try and chase down the 20. 18 laps to go. It's going to be NPC, Sonic, and Khan, your top 3. NPC holding a good lead on the 5. The 5 starting to break away a little bit from the 21. Sonic's going to try and close the gap here with 16 to go. Khan actually keeping up with the 5. It's going to be part of the charge to get to NPC. And it's Weston and Dragon Saber in the back tussling. NPC makes a mistake. He hits one of the infield walls there. He says he's frozen. He what? 5 is gonna try his best to try and get to the 20 so that this can become a battle for the win.
Let's hope NPC doesn't frozen anymore.
Sonic trying his best to catch number 20. The 2-time champion of D1 versus the league owner, I guess. Right now, the 5 gets a huge run down the front straightaway. Not sure what happened there, but the 5 got a huge run off of turn 4. He's going to get past the 20 there. He's going to block inside. Get an aggressive 4 position. The 5's going to try and get the 20 here. With 12 to go, could that have been the pass for the win? I don't really think so. NPC is going to get a run and get to the inside of the 5, getting into turn 1. The 20 is going to slide up. 5's going to try and hold it. 5's going to move him up. 20 is going to try and block him. The Conathi slowly closing in with 10 to go. The battle for the win is closer than ever. NPC looked like he was going to send it in on the 5 there. Didn't really work out. Now Khan is behind the NPC guy. The NPC guy. Sonic takes a higher lane. NPC is probably going to get somewhat of a better run. Never mind. As it's going to be Khan and NPC right behind the 5. 9 laps to go to catch. Into turn 3. Everyone taking it pretty consistently. NPC getting a great run off the corner. Khan right behind him. Think if they start battling, Khan can also be part of it. NPC holding on to position.
Weston will take a little bit of a gap from Dragon here. They fall away from Cruiser. Cruiser falls away from Khan and them.
NPC slowly closing in on the 5. Doesn't look like Sonic can really build a gap here. Khan right behind NPC. Probably ready to take a charge when these two get into it eventually. With 7 to go. NPC trying to close the gap on the 5. Great entry into turn 1 for NPC. Gets the same exit as Sonic. NPC's gonna stick the bottom. Sonic's gonna go down the block, aggressive. NPC sends it in, gets to the inside of the 5. Now it's a battle for position. With 5 to go at the moment. NPC's gonna get away on that corner. Off of turn 4. Sonic once again gonna get aggressive. He's gonna give it to NPC, as NPC's gonna get away, but I don't really think NPC's gonna make another mistake. And just like that, I think it may be over, ladies and gentlemen, here at Richmond with 3 laps to go. NPC pulls away after Khan and Sonic tussle a little bit for P2. They're still gonna tussle a little bit.
2 to go.
2 to go.
NPC a leader by 0.63 seconds. A battle for P2.
Between Khan and Sonic here for P2.
Weston gaps Dragon. They're gonna bump.
And coming to the white flag, NPC currently out in front. And going into turn 3. Going into turn 3 and out of turn 4, NPC's gonna get the win at Richmond after winning stage 2. Sonic's gonna take P2 away from Khan, and it's gonna be Cruiser, then Weston, then Dragon Saber here at Richmond. That is all. NPC, your winner at Richmond. And
I'm going to order pizza. Bye, guys.
bye, Cruiser.
Or actually, wait, I'll do my interview. You're doing it.
No, there's no interviews in D2.
No? Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I might be on later, so, like,
Okay, bye.
I don't know.
Anyway, that is the end of this Boogs Racing Broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the race. It was a pretty good race. NPC, your winner at Richmond.